Hey, I'm aXXo. In this video, I'd like to introduce myself and tell the story of this channel. I know a lot of you are already regular viewers, but we've reached 10,000 subscribers recently and I wanted to make something a little different. Ever since I was young, I had an interest in computers. I remember begging my mother to get me one of them fancy Raspberry Pi 4s for Christmas. I won't bore you with the details, but I ended up sticking specifically to cybersecurity. I won't lie, but back then I was a script kiddie. The first video I ever uploaded on YouTube was literally a raw recording of myself on my little gaming laptop I got for Christmas, on which I was showing how to exploit databases using SQL map. It's a very popular Python script to exploit SQL vulnerabilities. Gladly, the video does not exist anymore. You guessed it, but I was actually exploiting vulnerable websites. Obviously, I wasn't authorized to do so either. Yeah. All to say that YouTube took down the video and I don't remember the credentials to the account anymore. Anyways, because of that video, I met a very good friend of mine which, in the early 2021, gave me the idea to start a game hacking YouTube channel. By then, I was a lot more serious about things and I understood that my initial approach to things was very much wrong. When the time came to creating the channel, I had recently learned of the story of another guy named aXXo. He was one of the most popular DVD rippers of the early 2000s. Essentially, he'd buy copies of movies, use some device to turn their contents into video files, and host them using torrent. He mysteriously vanished in 2009 and never was heard from again. His last post was on a message board called DarksideRG, in which he gave a cryptic goodbye message. While staring at the register screen, I was just like, yes! I'm so original! And just proceeded to steal someone else's name. So who's this guy? Because yes, I have a real face. Well, I didn't create him from the very start. Originally, my profile picture was this. No, it's not a triangle, it's a kite, and more precisely, a dart. I was just playing around in Figma trying to make some shapes that look like an A, and I ended up with this. After my 10th video, I decided to make one about Minecraft cheats because my very first public video was a little bit related to it, and it was my most popular at the time. It worked pretty well and I concluded I should make a series of tutorials about it. A friend told me I should make a character to upgrade my style, and I agreed. Initially he proposed to use some template character he found on the web, but I wanted something more original. After staring at my logo for a while, a light bulb just lit up. These are legs. Slap a mustache and some eyes on it and it looks odd. Something is missing. Oh yeah! A hat! At the time, I was learning Russian, so it was perfectly logical to make some storytelling and slap a shapka with a Soviet star on it. And aXXo was born. The original design was a bit uncanny, but over time I improved on its flaws. Not so long ago, I tried to make YouTube shorts, but I wasn't super successful. I always script and edit my videos myself, but for the shorts, I had decided to pay an Argentinian friend of mine called Luis. The results were awesome. I'd script the short, record it, hand him the recording and give him some ideas and he'd animate it all. At some point, he ended up doing this. He created a brand new character. This was genius! I had never even considered the idea. I originally named him Zor in the honor of my very first Patreon, who had been sponsoring me ever since the first video of my JNI series. If you're watching this, thank you so much, Zor, for all your support. I'll never forget this. Anyways, that's pretty much who I am and how this channel came to be. There's many more details I could talk about, but that would make for another video. I'm not too sure in what direction I'd like the channel to go. Honestly, I've been a bit all over the place in terms of my content ever since I started. I'm thinking of keeping on making computer science related videos, but maybe focusing more on reverse engineering. Nowadays, I'm pursuing a degree in mechanical engineering, so let's say I'm drifting a bit away from this field. But I'd like to know what you guys think in the comments. If you want more game hacking, for example, well, that's exactly what I'll do. Thank you all so much for 10,000 subscribers. And with all of this aside, never give up on learning, and I will see you in the next one.